Hi, welcome back to Traveling Cat Photos. I'm Kat, and if this is your first visit to our channel, welcome. We hope you stick around, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join us on our journey. Today we are leaving Monterey County, heading down to LA County. Right before shutdown, that was our very last vacation. A week in LA to watch my nephew Jason marry his fiancée Liz. So I think it's fitting and full circle that our first real vacation since things started to open up again is back to LA. And yes, we'll see Jason and Liz. But we're trying to do this safe and sane. We are traveling in the times of COVID after all. So we're going to find some less discovered areas in LA. Some of those little regional museums or outdoor spaces you may never have heard of before. So we're going to head on down today, down the 101 through Santa Barbara to Anaheim, which will be our base for these explorations in LA County. And we're going to stop in Santa Barbara on our way to see the Maritime Museum. It's right there in the marina, should be gorgeous. And we are so happy to take you with us. So here's a secret. We're not in our own car. For long road trips, we take a rental car for two reasons. One, if it breaks down, they have to come out and give us a new one. And two, we get to explore new cars. So Harry, tell us, what kind of car is this?
It's a 2020 Toyota Corolla.
So maybe not the fanciest car, but it's new to us. And it's going to be fun to figure out things like, well, you know, the radio system. Why do they make them all so different and hard to figure out? All right, let's hit the road. Santa Barbara, here we come. To Santa Barbara. That's the Maritime Museum right behind me, but you have to see this view. Are you ready? Just gets better. Check that out. I know, now you want to be in Santa Barbara too, right? So come join us, Santa Barbara Museum, Maritime Museum, and enjoy the views. The museum has 3 of the 4 floors in this building. So we started out at the top and with the view. The 4th floor balcony lets you see from the ocean all the way around the harbor to the Santa Ynez Mountains. Definitely a great way to start our tour. We went down to the 2nd floor to begin our tour of the exhibits, including the amazing Point Concepcion Lighthouse lens. But there's a lot to see on this floor, including an interactive that we'll get to in a bit. But if you're interested in shipwrecks, you will be able to find out a lot about the ones right off this coastline and see a lot of really fun artifacts, including being able to play with a periscope. So cool. They run special exhibitions a few times a year, and while we were there, the special exhibition was Heritage Craft and Evolution, Surfboard Design, featuring the work of surfers and artists, Renee Yater, John Comer, and Kevin Ansell.
As the captain in training, you will help guide the boat into the Santa Barbara harbor. Before you do that, let me give you an idea of exactly where you are. Looking through the windows right in front of you, Stern's Wharf is directly astern or behind you. The harbor's breakwater and sandbar are on the left. Don't worry about tying it up this time, as we're heading back out.
The Santa Barbara Maritime Museum opened its doors to the public in July of 2000. The museum has nearly 8,000 square feet exhibits, as well as docking space for 3 historic vessels. Located at the Santa Barbara Harbor, it's simply gorgeous to visit inside and out. They're open Thursday to Tuesdays, so they're closed Wednesdays, 10 to 5. Admission as of September 2021 was $8 for adults, $5 for seniors and children over 5. Under 5 and active military are free. This was the most surprising artifact there. Check out this plate. Yep, that's Mussolini.
I don't know a sailor that hasn't got an anchor on his arm. Oftentimes, it's the first tattoo he gets. To be a sailor, you gotta have a tattoo, and it might as well be an anchor. Was for me, anyway. Yeah, I was a sailor too, not so long ago. In fact, that's where I learned to tattoo.
That's right.
After you sail 5,000 miles on the ocean, you get the first one. And then after another 5,000, if you're still alive, you get the other, swooping down towards each other, kind of pretty like. When you spot these swallows, there's no doubt you got a genuine sailor.
Crack my Barney up, put it up and say, look what Mom did this weekend, Barney. She'd go, yeah, sure. That's pretty cool.
So this was one of the coolest little museums we have ever been in. The interactives are so much fun. There was deep sea fishing, and you could pretend to get a tattoo or drive a boat. I mean, it's really a cool place. Harry, talk about the fishing.
The fishing was really fun. I landed a marlin, virtual, and the virtual tattoo was really fun. I was not able to park the boat, however.
And then Mom stopped and watched one of the movies. So Mom, tell us about the movie.
It was the CA Thayer, and it was built in 1895 to bring lumber down from Northern California to along the coast. And eventually it started falling apart, lumber quit coming, and some chicken farmer found it falling apart, brought it down here to LA, and rebuilt it with all of its original parts looking like it did when it was first built. It was really interesting to watch.
So lots to see here at the Maritime Museum in Santa Barbara. We loved our visit to the Maritime Museum and hope you enjoyed coming along. with us, and it inspires you to go and see it in the future. But it was time that we beelined it for Anaheim. We hope to return next year to see the new photography exhibition called Mermaids, visualizing the myths and legends before it ends in March. But the permanent exhibitions and the views are the reason to come to that super cool museum. After a long drive day, we were happy to start seeing signs that we were getting close. And the Citadel, with its Egyptian-style architecture, is a landmark for us, letting us know we're only about 20 minutes away from Disneyland and our home base in Anaheim. We hope that you will follow along as we discover more of LA. So if you haven't hit that red subscribe button, I hope you do now. And if you do subscribe, give us a like, and we'll see you next time.